tribe, how are we doing? Well, hope you've had an amazing weekend. Monday already. Not quite ready today because I've just had to run from work. I've had 2 classes today, which is always amazing. I love doing my job. I love my job. I meet the most amazing people doing my job. What have we got today? I think we've had that one before as well. Anything exciting happening? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget about our amazing event that is this Saturday. This Saturday. We've only got a couple of spots left. Any women out there who are in the Brisbane area, this is about our sacral area, our womb, bringing in sacredness, releasing yuckiness, and just being absolutely present and loving and nurturing for one another during this beautiful 3-hour workshop that we're going to do. It will be a divine piece of heaven. You won't want to leave. You really won't. I cannot wait. And also, only 2 days to go, and I announce the winner of our month of free coaching with me worth $550 for absolutely free. And you get continuous help afterwards, ongoing support. So that's pretty amazing. We're very quiet tonight. Where are my gorgeous peeps? All right. Hello, Sarah. We've got our first person. Yay. Hello, gorgeous. How are you doing tonight? I'll do a mixed card reading tonight. We've got a couple close together today. So I went and did drumming yesterday. Oh gosh, I cannot describe the feeling that I get when I go do my drumming. It is just bliss. It's not even that, it's just the vibration that comes out of the drums and everybody's atmosphere and togetherness. It's just like no other feeling. And then you've got like yogis to one side, you've got fire twirling, you've got kids in the playground, you've got parents bringing their kids in, and even if you don't have your kids there, it's just like, it's just a space where you can just feel safe and free. That's the easiest way to explain it, I think. Don't want to work with me today, do you? I'm going to start with my Divine Abundance Awaken Dreamer deck, I should say. And our first card is Rise to the Level of Art. In my tiny little cards. One of the best things you can do to support the people around you is to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Don't try and teach anyone a lesson. Instead, raise your thoughts, your feelings, and energy to the level of art. As you are lifted, all are lifted. That's our beautiful little message for you tonight. And also blessed unrest. Even in moments of dissatisfaction, Be grateful that your preferred experience is being highlighted in your awareness, elevated above the loud crowd of possibilities. Now your desire is undeniable, so you can move more powerfully in the direction of your dreams. I'll just do one, unless another card pops up from our Divine Abundance deck tonight. My poor table is a bit full because I've got so much stuff going on here. Divine Abundance. Let's see what's coming to us today already. This card keeps coming back up. Suppose it's meant to be read. Oh, that's a better one. Bit of a mixed reading today, guys. We've had this card before, and it's obviously a reminder about loss. This is our loss card. I get goosebumps when I read this. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Our ego can rip us up and tear us down. It really can. We need to let love into our hearts and know that other people are love as well, even if it doesn't look like it and it doesn't seem like it. I was watching this video today and it was just amazing. And what he said was so spot on. We have to imagine that every single person out there has a soulmate for one another, which is true. Every person has a soulmate. Whether we meet that soulmate in this lifetime or not is a different story. But every person has a soulmate. Doesn't mean a lover. It means a soulmate, someone that you're connected to on a soul level. Inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. That is so appropriate today. It is so appropriate as we are coming nearly halfway through to February. We're coming into a new moon cycle. And this is when we need to find that inner power, when all the emotions from the full moon are still coming out. This is that inner power, that strength that you dig deep and find, because we all have that inner power. It is with every single person. You have that strength, you have that courage. And don't let anybody else tell you any otherwise, because only you can be that person that you want to be. Only you can truly hear yourself. So we're doing Blessed Be tonight. And again, we've had one of these cards before. It doesn't matter. It just means it's meant to come into fruition and that it is a reminder. A blessing for peace of mind. A blessing to help soothe the mind at storm with itself and bring about calm and peace once again. And I know there's going to be a few people that might watch the replay, so hashtag replay. And this card will be absolutely perfect for them. I know who I'm talking about. I'm hoping those people do as well. This is for everybody. This is our group reading. This is for all of us. So please take these messages. Take the guidance that's given from the universe to us. It's not given lightly. Please use these messages. Use your beautiful divine intuition, and it'll help you along the way. When you awaken and trouble is sitting there with you, right on your shoulder, speaking to you of all you must fret and be fearful of, let this blessing come to you and be felt truly in your heart and in your mind. Where the turbulence has resigned for way too long now, let the quiet of the natural day steal in, and let the soft call of your spirit whisper to you that you have worried for way too long, and that it is time to set your burden and let the angels and spirits, all those spirits, all the beautiful beings, deal with what cannot be unraveled by the labyrinth of thought. We are our own worst enemies sometimes, we really are. And it's that thought process that just digs in. And if you keep that thought process up, nothing is ever going to change. You need to change your heart, the way you think from your heart and not just from your mind. You have to be open to be able to receive as well, because if you're closed off, you cannot receive. You cannot receive that love that you are wanting or needing or desiring. You need to have an open heart and let people in, the right people. Let it go and let it be, for it is not you. It is not for you. It is to do what others will not and cannot or remain ignorant of. It is for you now to care for you, your lovely being, yourself. Let peace, that quiet blessing, softly take up residence in your mind and speak calming words to you, soothing every objection that your mind is at war with and that the world creates. Let the nurturing of the mother spirit, the mother planet herself, and who loves you so dearly and cares for you so much, take hold and take root within your mind. Let yourself do only what must be done this day. Don't go overdoing it. And be very kind and gentle all in this time with yourself. Speak softly. Don't speak harshly to yourself or about yourself or others. Speak softly. Remove yourself from anything that provokes the disquiet, uneasy, and calm yourself through the taking of the moments to soothe yourself. Let your mind release one by one those terrible, horrible thoughts that build up, that have tortured you. Let your body relax and move in the movement of freedom, free movement. Let your body go. Let everything be free and light and soft. And seek out only those who show kindness and sensitivity to you. Be patient with yourself, and in this patience, let this blessing of this deep peace please be yours. A blessing of peace of mind. Seems like we've got a few lost people out there today, and it doesn't surprise me because it has been a very turbulent month already. And again, I've got goosebumps. A blessing to find your way. A blessing for when we find ourselves utterly lost and unsure of which way to go. Whichever direction we turn in seems as dense and as dark as the other, and there is no show. There is no one to show us the way. There is no light without which to see the path, and there is no map for which we find yourself. We've had this card before. Again, another reminder. When we find ourselves in that space where we are utterly bereft, or where to turn to, or what to do, or whom to trust, let this blessing help you find your way once again. You once knew you were headed, and you once knew who you were. You once knew who you could trust, and that inner compass that would help you turn and walk to the true north of your life. But now you are lost and without direction, and seem only to entangle yourself more and more with every turn and twist, and you seek to escape. This blessing will help you still your movement and rekindle the quiet knowing within you once again. Take a big breath in and out with me. And again. Feel your chest rise. Feel the heartbeat. Feel it grow. Feel it expand. May you surrender to this moment and let yourself be still and quiet for a while. May you seek not to move but to observe and to feel and to come back to the connection with yourself. May you feel the reweaving of yourself with yourself, through yourself. And as you do this, you may be blessed with the sight to pierce the darkness and to see what lies ahead. When at that moment comes, may you begin to feel your compass stir and turn and to the point, to the path. May you begin to rediscover who you are, and in that rediscovery come to the knowing of what that person you must do next. May a sense of relaxed and graceful certainty begin to deliver you from this period of vulnerability. Yet let the gifts of understanding and compassion, of inner knowledge and knowing which it can, blah, blah, blah. Here we go again. Sorry guys, which can unite us all. Be with you always, for you have been lost, and in that acceptance of that, and in that strange comforting rest, may you now give yourself the space and the time to allow your core to speak to you again, for its voice was dulled by the noise of the outside world and the apparent certainty of knowing who we are. And when we lose that, we can finally have that moment in which we can see the soul clearly and without bias, or that cliche. We find ourselves through the losing of who we thought we were and where we thought we ought to go. But may this process of loss and re-enrichment bring you the blessing of your own self. A blessing to find your way. Know that there is so much more out there. There really is. And as we've been saying for the last few weeks, it's time to get grounded. It's time to get earthed. It's time to go connect with water, with fire, with the sky. It's time to get back to your elements, to your true self. Go for a fish, go for a swim, do some gardening, light a little campfire, a little bonfire. Just be who you're supposed to be. And don't let others drag you down, pull you down, and take you with their own negativity, with their own insecurities, because that's all it comes down to. They're insecure and unhappy with themselves. And that is not your fault. It's no one's fault. It's the way that life goes. We've got a little spider with me tonight. I had a big jumping spider when I was putting petrol in the car before, actually. Big green jumping spider with like 8 eyes on its head. Okay. Beautiful one to finish with. A blessing on a journey. It's been quite a hard reading tonight. And I know why, because today has just been such a weird day. It really has, and even yesterday. It's that beginning of the week where everything is just turning sort of inside out, but don't let it happen. Don't let it take control, because that's when it messes with you. A blessing on a journey. A blessing on your time away from home and on the road. A blessing on the in-between and the limited space of the borderlands that you will inhabit. May your road take you, may the road you take be blessed as you begin this journey into the unknown. And for a while, you may have plans and a map and a compass to guide you, but there is much that will surprise and amaze you along the way. May the leaving of the home be done with ease, knowing it will be safe until you return to its shelter once more. May you experience the joy of anticipation, and let the moment of embarkation be a great thrill. And when you take flight, or on board a ship or a car, or whatever vehicle it is, you will see safely across the miles. So if you're going on a bit of a travel, you travel safely. Let there be elation. May you encounter kindness upon the road, and strangers who show you the very best of themselves. Hi Simone, hi gorgeous. And may there be hospitality and delightful turns of good luck, serendipitous meetings, and quiet moments too, so you can fully absorb all the adventures of each day. May the adventurous spirit within you be delighted by your wanderings, and may you relish to the full each day upon strange road that you are travelling on. May the purpose of the journey be blessed, whether you leave excited or reluctant. May whatever this trip it is that you take be fulfilled in its spirit, and may the days be filled themselves with future memories that will feed your soul for years to come. May the sky shine down on you. May the plans that you made be exceeded by their reality. May all go more than well for you. And when it comes to time to return home, traveller, may your home open its arms up and take you in, and may there be friends with whom to tell the tales of the road and share the gifts of inspired and open-hearted and full of love of this world we dwell within. For it's wondrous, it certainly is, and this you have found to be the truth. Blessed be. So blessings for journeys, safe travels, not to give up hope, to find your way back to the light. To have that peace of mind. We've had a bit of a mixture of cards tonight, and I still have goosebumps even thinking about it actually. It's been such a weird day, but I'm so glad, because this is how we learn our lessons, and this is what life is really about. So I'll let you go tonight. We only had a couple on tonight, but I'm hoping that the messages were exactly where they needed to be and for who they needed to be for tonight. Hope you have amazing, beautiful, sweet, sweet dreams. May you wake up with a smile and with love in your heart tomorrow. And know that you are magical. Every single day, you are magical. Love you guys. Cosmic kisses. I'll see you tomorrow.